Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we've got a story that might just make your head spin. Imagine this. You live in a small city in Central Europe. You love dressing stylishly. You take beautiful photos, and suddenly, boom, the whole world notices you. Sounds like a fairy tale? For Alena Palink, this became reality. So how did she turn her life into a fashion show? And more importantly, can you repeat her success? Let's find out. Alena Palink is a model from Slovakia whose name is now getting louder and louder in the world of fashion and social media. But it didn't start with Paris runways. It started with an ordinary life, an ordinary girl who simply loved dressing beautifully and sharing it with the world. She was born in a city full of architecture, art, and contrasts, and that became her inspiration. From childhood, she loved drawing, putting together outfits, experimenting with colors and styles. But no one thought it would turn into a career. Then came the twist of fate. One day, someone saw her photo online. Not from a professional shoot, just a story, a simple mirror selfie. And someone said, "This face, it's made for fashion." And here's the most interesting part. She didn't drop out of school. She didn't pack a suitcase and move to Milan. She just kept going. Every day, every week. First came local brands, then the big ones. Today, she's collaborating with giants like Zara. Imagine, you put on jeans, and you're shot for an international campaign. Alena did that. But the most important thing is, she didn't just pose. She told a story. Each look felt like a scene from a movie. Then came H&M, but not just an ad. She was included in their eco-friendly campaign, where fashion meets mindfulness. She talked about how you can be beautiful and still care about the planet. And millions listened. But let's be honest, how many models can you actually name? 10? 5? And how many come to mind instantly? Alena is on that list. Why? Because she's not just a model. She's a person. She's worked with L'Oreal and Maybelline, filming makeup tutorials. But not, "Here's how I get ready in 30 seconds. More like, "Here's how I feel confident, even when I'm sad." And do you know what truly brought her closer to her audience? She didn't hide. She spoke about anxiety, about days when she didn't want to leave the house, about how hard it is to be in an industry where you're constantly being judged. And here's where it gets really interesting. What if you're watching this right now and thinking, why not me? Why can't you be the one who gets noticed? Yes, Alena is beautiful. But you've got brains. You've got a smartphone. You've got the internet. And that, my friends, is already 90% of success. Alena didn't start with 1 million followers. She began from zero. Took photos on her phone, wrote captions that inspired, responded to comments, shared not only perfect makeup looks, but also the moments when life was tough. And do you know what truly connected her to her audience? She didn't hide. She stayed real. Now here's a question for you. If you start today, what will change in a year? In 12 months, you could be someone others quote, someone invited to events, someone who earns money simply by being known. Alena Palink isn't a magician. She just took one step, then another, and another. So why not give it a try? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. It's not just a click. It's a signal to the algorithm that this content matters. Leave a comment. Who would you like to see in our next video? Or maybe you dream of a career in fashion yourself. Tell us. Your opinion matters. And of course, subscribe to my channel. Here, we don't just show pretty faces. We break down the strategy, hard work, and courage it takes to be yourself. Your story could be next. Because a success story doesn't start with genius. It starts with one simple action. You click post. See you in the next video. Stay true to yourself and never be afraid to be seen.